Hello people, how are we doing? It's absolutely freezing in my cabin today and the weather's definitely turned, but I'm going to share, well, I've got my puffer on so I'm alright, but I'm going to share today very quickly my next training block. I get excited, not about many things, but one of them is when my coach gives me a new training block and he has done me proud. It's a 3-week, not a 4-week, but a 3-week training block, and we're focusing on endurance. We're focusing on a bit of strength, leaving a bit of speed still in there, never forget the speed, but also I want to start having a chat with him. I want to start building my mileage up. A couple of races I've done before, I felt I hadn't done enough mileage. Not saying you have to build up a massive amount of mileage, but just I felt when I was on the start line I could have maybe done some 60 to 70 mile weeks. But remember, I have been running for a fair bit of time, so hopefully this gives you some insight into what I'm going to be doing the next 3 weeks. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you ring that bell down there so you get notifications, and yeah, any comments please leave. I'd love to hear from you all, and hopefully this gives you some insight into a bit of running, coaching and training. Right, let's hit it. I'm not expecting you to be able to see that, but it helps me. It gives me a bit of prompt. But anyway, let's do it. So Monday, well, let's start. It's a 3-week plan, and all the weeks are pretty similar, but what I'm going to do is go through each day and then go through some workouts at the end as well. Yeah, so Monday is going to be easy being a 5 RPE, nice conversational pace, probably run for about an hour, and at the end going to do some strength stuff, which will be hill sprints, and that will be running up a steep hill for 10 seconds and then walking back down. Okay, so we're still keeping that strength in those legs and building that up, which will really help me up, you know, when I'm doing hills and mountains for future races. Okay, Tuesday is my rest day, but within that I'm going to be doing my Pilates. Love my Pilates, doing some stretch work, getting some strength going, getting some core. Really important. Okay, Wednesday, mixing it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting back from home from work knackered and then going for an hour and a half run. It's building up, it's too much for me really, so I'm going to try and do 2 runs during that day. I'm going to run in the morning early, probably get up about 6 o'clock, run for 45 minutes, that'll get me to work on time, and then come home and run for 45 minutes. So 2 runs in one day, something I have never done really, so I'm quite excited about that, and they're shorter as well, which is quite nice. Then Thursday, big day, that is workout day. That's explosive stuff, that's HIIT training, high intensity. Okay, but I'm going to go through some of those workouts very soon. Friday, easy 12k, so that will be building up mileage there. If I feel good, I might do a little bit more, but at the end of that I'm going to be doing strides, and I've got a new thing I've been told to do called bounding. Never heard of it before. It's a great name, bounding, but basically it is like strides, but you're trying to launch yourself and get you much air between each step. So that is held for 10 to 15 seconds. They're really good, but you've got to be careful not to get injured on those and not push it too much. Then Saturday or Sunday, my long run. The first week will be a 2-hour long run, and then week 2 and week 3 of my training block will be 3 hours. No more than that. The 4 to 5 hour runs, it's going to be tough doing those. Will come up later, closer. Just remember, the less specific to the race, the further away from the race you do, the more specific, i.e. the slower pace, the long runs, closer to the race. My race is at the end of January, plenty of time, but I tell you what, I don't know about you, but it definitely starts to fill your head with thoughts when you're at work or when you're walking. You're starting to think about your race now. Start to eke in little apprehension, not panicking, because I'm going to plan and get myself organised, but I'm starting to get a little bit apprehensive now, so that's interesting. So anyway, here we go, workouts. If I'm losing you on these, really sorry, but I'm going to go through them as quick as possible, but give you some idea of what workouts are all about. Workout number 1, always warm up, 20 minutes, nice and easy, get the heart going, get your legs going. Nice easy pace. Every single workout starts with a warm-up for 20 minutes. Okay, then workout 1, I'm going to repeat this 10 times. Right, you're going to run for 40 seconds at 9 RPE, and then you're going to run for 20 seconds at 5 RPE. So spike fast and then conversational pace for 20 seconds. You're going to repeat that 10 times. Then you're going to run for 15 minutes at 5 RPE, and then you're going to repeat 10 times again, 40 seconds at 9 RPE and 20 seconds at 5 RPE, okay, and then cool down 20. Now I did that this evening. That took me about an hour and 5 minutes, and I ran about 8 miles to give you an idea of how long that workout is. Okay, Workout number 2, which will be in my second week. A little bit complex this one, but it's more of a tempo one, this one, because you're not going to go for 9 RPE. You're around about 7 and 8 RPE at your highest intensity. So warm up 20, then we're going to repeat this 10 times. Run for 1 minute at 8 RPE and then 1 minute at 5. Okay, then you're going to run for 10 minutes at 7 RPE, and then you're going to repeat this for 10 times, 30 seconds at 8 RPE and 30 seconds at 5 RPE, and finish off with a cool down 20 minutes. Reckon that'll take about an hour and 25 minutes, 9 to 10 miles. Okay, last one, bit more simple this one. Basically warm up 20 minutes, and then we're going to do 6 repetitions of these, 6 intervals, right? So 3 minutes at 9 RPE. That is going to be super, super tough. That is running as hard as you possibly can. Well, 10 is, you know, theoretically as hard as you possibly can, but you're not going to be far off that. So you're going to run for 3 minutes at 9 RPE. That's going to really, really hurt, by the way. And then 3 minutes at 5 RPE, okay? And you're going to repeat that 6 times, and then you're going to cool down for 20 minutes. I say you're going to do it. I'm actually going to do it. Okay, and that's going to take about an hour and 15 minutes. So they're my 3 workouts. So that whole training block, as I said, is 3 weeks. You've got the strength, you've got the endurance starting to build, you've still got your speed stuff going on. And I tell you what, get through that, I'm going to be feeling pretty fit. So looking forward to that. Yeah, so that's my training block coming up. So hopefully that's been of help. And yeah, as I say, leave in the comments anything you're doing at the moment, if it's regarding intervals, training, or if you're doing some strength work, endurance, just, yeah, give me a bit of feedback on what I've just told you about. Right, I'm going to end that there and put the cap on the lens.